Really good way just to get the weekend to a good head start. Get ready. Are you ready for an alien invasion? Why am I saying that? That's because a new local sci-fi animation feature titled Headspace is hitting cinemas today. It tells the story of 3 nano-sized members of the indomitable Space Protection Force on a quest to save humanity. It certainly is a mouthful. And joining us to tell us more about this imaginary world, which is supposed to captivate us all, is co-producer Paul Meyer. And Dumi Gumbi is also one of the other co-producers who's not with us today, but Paul certainly is. But before we chat to Paul, let's take a sneak peek at the trailer.
Norman, you probably missed the bus again.
Again?
Norman! Come on, slow down! Why we Savior's life? Another planet.
Oh, here we go again.
Aliens are super smart. Ever read a comic about a dumb alien?
You think this is funny? Someone better explain this to me.
Yeah, right. But what is the problem of global warming to the advanced technology of aliens?
Looks organic to me.
That looks fascinating. Fascinating. It's called Headspace, and one of the producers, Paul Meyer, is with us in the studio. Paul, good morning.
Morning, Tommy. Thanks for having us.
I see you are representing the brand, you're representing the alien clan, as far as your T-shirt is concerned.
I've got the merch.
You've got the merch. The merch is ready. Tell us about this particular production. Who is it with? As in which country? Yes, South Africa, but I hear the voices used in the animation being American. Is it an American co-production?
No, it's all South African. It's all local. It's a totally homegrown movie. So very excited about that. And I think local audiences are also very excited about seeing another local animated.
And as far as the usage of American accents, was that to make it more marketable, or?
I mean, you do consider that when you're making the film, but the premise is like an American high school alien zombie type movie, you know. These nano-sized aliens, the good guys, are running away from the villain, who's also nano-sized, and the good guys they crash land on Earth, but they crash land into Norman, the protagonist's drink, and he drinks them up, and they end up in his brain. And the villain sees the principal, and he's like, okay, that must be the leader of this planet. I'm going to invade her brain and take control of her. And so you end up with the good aliens and the kids against the teachers and the villain.
So basically, it's about a total invasion of quote-unquote humanity by these aliens who are now these warring factions. How did this idea come about?
Animators come up with some pretty crazy ideas.
I guess you've got the license to stretch the imagination, and you certainly have done that here.
Totally. I mean, but you know, it sounds warlike, and it sounds kind of like a complicated concept. But at the end of the day, it's a fun film. It's a fun, family-friendly film, you know, and audiences have loved it so far. You know, we had the premiere last Sunday. Booked out all of Hyde Park, nine theatres, over 400 people. It was epic. It was awesome.
So who should go to watch this movie?
Every family in South Africa who can afford to go and watch it should watch it. Take your kids. My son's best friend said it was the best movie he ever saw.
How long did it actually take to produce this?
This particular movie has an amazing story. It started out being produced by another studio, and the studio was shut down halfway through production at the end of 2016.
Because?
Long story, but Dumi, who's not here, I wish he was here, my co-producer on the film, actually coincidentally was in a waiting room somewhere with the CEO of the company who was producing this film, and he told him the sad story, and Dumi approached us and said, listen, let's go get this film and let's finish it. And we went to watch the basic edit of the film, the structure of the film. We thought, this is great. We spent 3 years raising the money together, me and Dumi. And then we went into production in 2020. And that's how long it's taken to make this film. So some of the voice artists already recorded the voices, performed the motion capture in the suits back in 2015, 2016. And were able to complete it now, you know, so it's quite a closure for some of the people that have been involved.
So it really hasn't been a smooth ride in order for this film to actually literally see the light of day?
No, not at all.
And as far as the artists are concerned, where are they from, the voiceover artists that you've
All local voice artists, all South African.
Beautiful.
Incredibly talented.
Beautiful.
It was an incredible privilege to work with the voice team.
And funding for a film like this, is it local funding, or where do you knock to get something like this made?
This is all locally funded, all locally produced, locally written. Where do you look for funding? You know, invariably you're gonna put some of your own money into the project, but we have some amazing local private equity investors. You know, indigenous film distribution who's distributing our film. Amazing partners. They've just done the most amazing job marketing the film. I mean, everyone I know has heard about it. You know, the IDC have invested in the film.
It's awesome to have local money going into local productions like this, especially a local production that really looks like it has global appeal and can travel. So a huge congratulations to you and Dumi. And I certainly, will you be going to watch as well tonight with everybody else? Because I know sometimes producers and directors like to be incognito in the crowd.
That's a great idea. Thank you. I'm going to do that. That's awesome. I mean, we saw it at the premiere last Sunday. I'm seeing it again tomorrow. And I'm definitely going to take my kids to watch it again at some point in the near future.
Well, beautiful.
So, yeah.
Well, thank you so much. All the best with that.
Thank you so much.
Hopefully we'll see it doing the international rounds as well.
Absolutely.
We were just doing a package on what's happening at the Toronto Film Festival and how well South African films are performing.
Awesome.
So hopefully Headspace will in the future be among those.
Absolutely. Thank you
Thank
very
you so
much.
much. Thank you. It's great having you. That's
Awesome.
Headspace producer Paul Meyer there, and Dumi Gumbi as well, who is the other producer. A totally South African production. Really, really good news seeing that coming out. And he says it's available for the whole family to see. So hopefully we'll see. When you see those long family lines today, you know exactly what they're going to be watching.